Hi, boys and girls. You did a great job trying really hard on your Unit 2 place value test. Here's a review of all the problems. I want you to follow along and use the strategies that we've been working on together in class. Follow along, correct your work, bring it in, and I'd love to take a second look at it. I know you guys are trying really hard every day, and this will just make us even better at all of these skills. Starting with our basic facts, this is a time test for 2 minutes, so we need to make sure that we're able to go quickly but also correctly. Adding your basic facts. 6 plus 6 is a doubles fact, 12. 4 plus 6, remember, think the bigger number and add the smaller, so 6 plus 4, 10. 15 plus 1, 16. 6 plus 8, or 8 plus 6, 14. 18, 15, 20, 10, 12, 10, 17, 16, 11, 14, 13, 12, 19, 4, 13, 18, 18, 15, 20, 14, 10, 16, 12, 13, 11, and 14. I'm sorry, friends, that was cut off. The time test basic facts. Moving on to number 1 of your test. Remember, you can pause this if you need more time. There are 11 players on a team. The players have to practice in pairs. Will all the players be able to practice in pairs? Well, I know that the number 11 is odd because there's a 1 in the ones place. And when we proved our work with even and odd numbers, there would be 1 left over. If everyone paired off or was put in partners, there would be 1 left over. Let's look at our answer choices. Yes, because 11 is an even number. That's not right. Yes, because 11 is equal to 5 plus 5. That's definitely not right and has nothing to do with even or odd. No, because 11 is an odd number. No, because 11 is an even number. That's not right. So the only one that was a maybe is C. The model below represents a number. Which of the following represents the model? Well, I know I have a thousands block. So I have 1,000. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tens. Wait, I know that 10 tens actually makes 100s flat. So I have 100. There are 0 tens left over. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. So my number is really 1,105. 1,105 in word form, that's right. 1,015, no, because I don't have any tens. 1,115, again, I don't have any tens. 1,1005, we don't say 1000, so that's not right. Our only answer choice is A. Number 3, which is not a way to show 263. I need to go through each answer choice and find the answer choice that is false. If it is 263, then it's not going to be our answer. So here I have 200s flats, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tens, and 1, 2, 3 ones. So that is 263. It's not our answer though. B says 200s plus 5 tens. 5 tens is 50. Plus 13 ones. The value would be 13. Well, I know 200 plus 50 is 250. Plus 13. 50 plus 10 is 60. Plus 3 more. This does equal 263. Again, this is true, so it's not our answer. Let's look at C. 200 plus 6 plus 3. 6 plus 3 is actually 9. So that would be 209. That's false. It could be our answer, but let's keep going just to make sure. 26 tens and 3 ones. I could draw a picture, or I could remember that 26 tens is the same thing as 260 plus 3 ones would be plus 3. So 263. This one is also true, not our answer. C is the only correct answer. Moving on to number 4. Vincent has 1,009 trading cards. Brandon has 1,090 trading cards. Which number sentence correctly compares the numbers of cards they have? Well, Vincent has 1,009 and Brandon has 1,090. I'm going to write them side by side. Or remember, friends, you can write them one on top of the other to make it easier to compare. We look in the largest place. 1, 1. I need to go to the hundreds place. 0, 0. Need to go to the tens place since they're still the same. 0, 9. Oh, I know that 9 tens is more than 0 tens. So when I connect the dots, reading from left to right, this means 1,009 is less than 1,090. And just to make sure that I check all my answer choices correctly, I'm going to go ahead and write that the other way. 1,090 first. I know that 9 tens is greater than 0 tens. So 1,090 is greater than 1,009. I'm going to check my answer choices. 1,009 is greater than 1,090. No, 0 tens is not greater than 9 tens. 1,090 is greater than 1,009. I wrote that right here. 9 tens is greater than 0 tens, so that's a maybe. 1,090 is less than 1,009. That doesn't make sense. 1,009 equals 1,090? Definitely not. B is your answer. Number 5, the burger shop sold 1,159 burgers on Friday. The burger shop sold 100 fewer burgers on Thursday than on Friday. How many burgers were sold on Thursday? Well, I know that on Friday, the burger shop sold 159. 100 fewer burgers on Thursday means that I can subtract 100 to find out how many they made on Thursday. I know that I'm only looking at the hundreds place because I'm taking away 100. So 100 minus 100 is 0. I didn't change my thousands place. 0 hundreds, I didn't change my tens place, and I didn't change my ones place. 100 fewer is 1,059. Checking my answer choices. 1,149? No. 1,169? No. 1,259? Again, no. D is 1,059. That's what we got. D is your answer. Let's look at 6, which shows the values for P and Q on the number line. P and Q. I see 2 numbers, so what I need to do is find the interval between my 2 numbers. I can guess and check add on to find out the difference, or I can subtract bigger number minus the smaller number to find my difference. 500 minus 460. I can think in my head. 500, how can I get to 460 subtracting tens? 490, 480, 470, 460. I subtracted 4 tens to get there. So 4 tens equals 40. 500 minus 460 equals 40. So from 460 to 500, we add 40 numbers. This is about halfway. So half of 40, that means I'm going to add this much plus the same amount over here. I know doubles facts. 20 plus 20 equals 40. So 460 plus 20, 460 plus 2 tens equals 480. 6 plus 2 equals 8. So P is 480. And from 500 to Q, oh, that's the same as my first interval. I need to add 40, the same distance, so add 40. 500 plus 40 Adding just the tens place, I get 540. So Q is 540. Now I need to check my answer choices. A says P is 480 and Q is 540. That's what I got, but let's keep checking just to make sure. P is 499. Oh, nope. And Q is 501. No, so the whole thing is wrong. P, 470. No, that's not what I got. Q, 510. Nope. P, 450. No. Q, 600. No. Our only answer choice is A. Looking at number 7. Which letter shows the location of 715 on the number line? Well, I see 700, 710, 730. Because I don't have two numbers next to each other, I'm going to guess and check. So I'm going to count by ones. 700, 701, 702. No, that didn't work. I'm going to count by fives. 700, 705, 710. Oh, that worked. So 705, my interval is plus 5 each time. So skip counting by fives. 710, 715, 720, 725, 730, 735, 740, 745. Get in the practice of labeling every point on the line. The question asks for the location of 715. So finding 715, letter B, not A, not C, and since we do have an answer, it's not none of the above. Let's move on to number 8. Which statement is true about the group of numbers? This is a typo. It should not have said is true at the end. Which statement is true about the group of numbers? Just cross out those other two words. 909, 1001, 1011, 982. Well, I already know they're not in order from least to greatest or greatest to least. But I'm going to check each of my answer choices to see which statement is true. The numbers are all greater than 990. Well, 990 and 909, that's not greater. So I already know this one's not true. The numbers are all less than 1010. 909 is less, 1001, 1011, oh, that's more, so that's not true. The numbers are all greater than 909. Well, here's 909. That's equal, so it's not greater. The numbers are all less than 1,100. Less than 1,100. Checking each of my numbers. D is true. The chart shows the weights of 4 bears in the zoo. Fuzzy, Jack, Bubba, and Cupcake. Which shows the bears in order from lightest to heaviest? Well, I know lightest means that it weighs the least. And heaviest means that it weighs the most. So I'm going to order my numbers from least to greatest. There are 4 bears, 4 numbers. So I'm going to draw 4 blanks and write least to greatest. Looking at the largest place, 2, 3, 2, 3. Well, let's look at just these 2 numbers because I know 2 is less than 3. So 200s and 9 tens, 200, 9 tens. Oh, let's keep going. 5 ones, 9 ones. I know that 5 ones is less than 9 ones, so 295 is the least, and cross it out. Then I know 299 comes next, and cross it out. Now I'm going to look at just the 300s. So 0 tens, 2 tens. 0 tens is less than 2 tens, so 309 comes next. And then 320 is the greatest. Since I crossed out all my numbers, I know that I'm finished ordering. But now let's match these numbers to the bears. 295 was Fuzzy. 299 was Bubba. 309 was Jack. And Cupcake weighs 320 pounds. So order the bears from least to greatest. Bubba, nope. Fuzzy, Bubba, Cupcake? Nope. Fuzzy, Bubba, Jack, Cupcake? That's what we got. Cupcake, Bubba, nope. C is your answer. Number 10, Ava, Ben, and Carl read several books over the summer. Ava read the most pages. Carl read fewer pages than Ava, but more pages than Ben. Which could show the number of pages each child read. So Ava read the most. If I were ordering these from least to greatest, Ava would have the largest number. Carl read fewer pages than Ava, but more pages than Ben. So fewer than Ava, but more than Ben. So I need to make sure that my answer choice shows Ben having the least number, Carl somewhere in the middle, and Ava having the greatest number. So as I check each answer choice, I'm going to make sure it follows least to greatest like the problem states. Ava, looking at the thousands place, I need to go to the hundreds place. Oh look, Ben has more hundreds than Ava, so already we know that A is wrong. Let's look at B. 1, 0, 0. Okay, so Ava has the most hundreds. So far, so good. Ben and Carl, let's look at their tens place. 1 and 9. 1 is less than 9. So B could be our answer. Let's check C. Need to go to the hundreds place. Oh wait, Carl did not have the most, but here it says he has more hundreds than Ava and Ben. D. Ava read the most. Let's check the tens place. 9 is greater than 1, but Ben was supposed to read fewer. So D is not correct either. B is the only answer choice that would allow us to put Ava's number, 1,109, greater than Ben's number, which is 1,019, and greater than Carl's, when Carl's is also greater than Ben's. Those are the only ones that show those numbers in order from least to greatest: Ben, Carl, Ava. This one was a really tricky one because they put the friends in the same places and mix the numbers around. That can be very difficult. Number 11. 4 students represent 80 on the number line. Which student is correct? So I need to check each of these students and see which one is correct. 75, 80, 85. I know that jumping from 75 to 80 is plus 5. Jumping from 80 to 85 is plus 5. They're the same distance in the same interval, so that could be correct. Let's check B. Jumping from 0 to 80 is an interval of 80. From 80 to 100 is an interval of 20. So this should be much smaller. That's not our answer. 75 to 80, just like A, is plus 5. 80 to 85 is also plus 5. So these sizes should be the same. Not our answer. And from 70 to 80 is plus 10. From 80 to 20 is, or 80 to 100 is actually plus 20. These are opposite. It should be more like this. So D is also not our answer. The only correct answer is A, where it's halfway in between 75 and 85. The intervals are the same and the sizes of the intervals are the same. Number 12, which does not equal 909? Not means false. So we're going to go through and decide if it's true or false, 909. And our false will be our answer. 10 less than 919. That means 919 minus 10. I'm only changing the tens place. So 900, 1 minus 1 is 0. I didn't change my ones place at all. 909. That's true, but it's not our answer. B, 1009 minus 100. So I'm only changing the hundreds place. Well, I have 0 hundreds. But I also know that that's the same thing as saying 10 hundreds. So 10 minus 1 equals 9. I didn't change my tens place. I didn't change my ones place. 909. True, but it's not our answer. 809 plus 100. I'm changing my hundreds place. 8 plus 1 is 9. I didn't change the tens or the ones. That's also true, but it's not our answer. Let's check D. 10 more than 900. That means 900 plus 10. I'm changing just the tens place. 910. That is not 909. So D is our answer.